The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4 quarterback.
Brandon, I know he isn't at the status of some of the elite names in this league, but I do know he's an absolute fighter because he's heard all the criticisms. He's read the articles that say he isn't good enough to be the starter, and he absolutely does not care. All he wants to do is prove every doubter wrong and show that he belongs in this spot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to him.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks are on the board. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, ready.
Big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Ready. No.
to Charbonnet. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Charbonnet will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Now they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ready up.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Roll, roll, roll.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
On the ready.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after, right down the middle. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone. And now the rookie's free. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Seahawks at 1-1 through
Let's
2
go
games
now.
thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
On the jump.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line.
Ready? 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
He'll look to throw. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Shot alert. Trap alert. Check. Panther. Hut, hut.
Here's Charbonnet.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they
and now off to the races down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
off the option, he'll try and run with it.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Go.
On 2nd down, it's Blake, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
on the carry, Charbonnet.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Go.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not winning for him.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Here we go.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense holds here on the final play of the half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. How about that? Their quarterback with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll wind up short of the goal line, so they will not be able to get this back within a score as this remains a 10-point differential. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Here we go, Scott.
They'll run for it with Charbonnet. They find some open field here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Let's go now.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Come on.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Back to throw now on 1st down. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
18, pioneer.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hands it off out of the...
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're
Previous
going to
play
take a
is
look at
under
this just to
review.
make sure that they have it right.
After review of the play,
So that
the
one
ruling on the field is
overturned.
reversed.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
Here
We'll
we go,
return with
Jack.
more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean,
Let's
field
go
goals
now.
probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This
Seven
was
Pirates,
touchdown
seven
or
Pirates.
bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
On the straight.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Ready.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the
Ready up.
loss, 2nd and 12.
Get up.
They'll set up to throw. Gets it to Strong. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really
60
terrific
Mavericks,
athletes.
60
A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? Escaping the pressure right.
And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on 4th down.
The Eagles in good position to
Pass to
start
11,
out as
pass
they
to
come up
11.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Ready.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Derek Hall
Able to record
Hold
his
it ready.
5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack.
Mustang
Work to be
19.
done.
Let go.
Now back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for
Come
a
on,
gain
come
of
on.
26 and also a 1st down.
Hurry, hurry.
from the gun. He'll hand this off to about the 26 here.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran
On
it
the go.
himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls
19
incomplete.
light.
They'll look to throw again.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. force some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we... And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again. Here are the 4th.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Ah, that's true. You've said that before.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Shot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Let's go now.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Go.
He's back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Collier. Touchdown! From 17 yards out.
And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense.
Down
by 2. Just over a minute 40 to play. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Back. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And here we are in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead
18
touchdown.
Rattler, 18
and you
Rattler
both know
on the ball.
this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here we go, first and goal. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Myers' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And they're going to be set up with excellent field position past the 45.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Eagles, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.